Hello everybody. The reason I'm making this video is because probably over the last 7 years I've had just a host of issues and problems and whatnot. Um, but the last 3 years, um, while going to get my physical, I decided that I was going to have, well actually many years ago I had some LYME tests done. You know, there's always negative, and being in North Mississippi several years ago, I never had any idea or any just thought I even really had a chance that I would have Lyme disease. But I'm beginning to wonder now because the last 3 years that I've had my physical, I started looking into it, and I decided I was going to order the IGenics test and have it sent to me, pay for it out of my pocket. And so I basically went, to have my physical. And so it's starting in 2014. And every time I have my physical, they always say blood work's fine, everything's fine, nothing really out of the ordinary. So, but I got to look, and this was on these tests. Obviously, each time I got them, it says, CDC negative and IGenics positive. And so I've just always wondered, do I really have Lyme? I mean, I've never had a professional tell me that I've had Lyme because the very first year, this year right here, I took the results back to the nurse practitioner, and she says, well, maybe you do have Lyme. And that's the closest that anybody's ever said, meaning professional wise, that I've had Lyme. Then, of course, after this facility, my insurance changed, so I went to another facility the next 2 years. And this facility, of course, they always, even though I had the test done separate from theirs, they did their own, ELISA and I guess Western blot or whatever. And so, but I got to thinking about it here recently, and I pulled out this paperwork, and I realized that I never really paid much attention because I don't know how to read them. I know a little bit, but not a lot. So I know there's something about with the double starred. If you got the pluses on the double starred, I think that indicates that it's positive. But what I noticed was, and I never noticed this before because I really never paid attention, but I really looked at it this time, and I put them side by side just like this. 2014, I got this result, and so I mean they change. And then 2015, I get this result. So, but each year, I mean, there's some variations there. I noticed. I never noticed that before. I just really never looked at them because I really didn't know how to read them. So, okay, so this is 2016. So, I guess my question is there anybody out there that has had results that were similar to this that has gone to see a Lyme literate doctor that has said, that you had Lyme? Because I called myself looking around, but I just wasn't gonna. From what I've seen on the internet, I just was not going to go to a doctor that I wasn't sure was a Lyme literate doctor because there's so much confusion. So, like I said, I've just never had a professional tell me whether I've had Lyme or not. If I found a Lyme literate doctor, I mean, obviously I'd go. and there may be one around here, but I know there's probably few, very few around, but North Mississippi. But I have a feeling, there's times I thought, well, I may have to travel, and I may have to. But so anyway, this is 2014. Then I got 2015, and then 2016. And I don't know that it's, I don't even know if you can even make it out with them all together, but I don't think you can. But there are some variations, and so that's kind of interesting to me. I just never noticed it before. I never went down the line to see what was different. Like, the 18's got 2 pluses, 18 3 pluses, 18 I guess 2, and then just in the next row it's like indeterminate, negative, and then indeterminate again. But there's still variations all the way down from each one. So I'm just curious if anybody's had any test results that were similar to this and were able to find a Lyme literate doctor that said, yes, you have Lyme, and I'm sure there's other qualifications or whatever by symptoms, but that's all I got to go on right now, other than, I do have a host of symptoms, but that's a whole nother issue, a whole nother video. So anyway, thanks guys. I hope you have a blessed day.